Well, it's a nice VFR day today. I'm going to do a little pre-flight. It's kind of noisy here. I've had really bad allergies and swollen face, and I haven't shaved, so I look kind of scruffy, so you have to put up with it. First thing, one of my personal rules is when you open up something, it's either all the way open or all the way shut and secured. Nothing, part closed. It's very important. That way you don't fly around with your, door flapping. So for the pre-flight, you want to do it the same way every time. I've had this plane for 23 years, so I don't use a hard checklist, but I use a circular route every time. First thing, check the static port, make sure they're clear. There's one on each side. I go along here, I go underneath, kind of touch everything. I look down to make sure that the nuts are on, that holds the elevator on. You go down below and you look at the nuts here. Most of the nuts on aviation, they have a cotter pin with a slotted nut. Make sure that's all there. Move the tail around, make sure it moves freely, nothing's loose. Same thing here, look for nuts. They're all attached. Come around to this side, you touch it, everything as you're going, you're yanking on it. You check this static port, that's clear. You come over to here, you look down, and I look at the gear, make sure everything is in order, the wires, there's nothing leaking. I do have sort of a leaky wheel cylinder, but they'll change the O-rings out for the annual, take care of that. You come up, make sure your door is secured, wing locker. Come over, here's the trim tab for the aileron. Make sure all your nuts are connected. Kind of pull on this. It got dirty, it rained here a couple days ago, so it's a little dirty. So I carry around, I use a glove, so I don't want to get 100 low lead on my hands. So first you do the main tank, and you give it a good shove. And you want to make sure that it's blue, there's no water or dirt. And I like to put it up to something white. You don't do it to the blue sky, because that'll tarnish it if it's white. It's clear, but you put it to the white paint. So we got blue, which is 100 low lead. So you come over, make sure this is good. Make sure your stall warning horn is working properly. Then I come over and I check the aux tank and the crossfeed line. So they're all good. And then I go ahead and put it back into the tank, which is already overfilled. So that took care of that. Then you come over, you look at the gear on this side, everything's in order, nothing hanging off. Like I said, a little bit of leaky brake fluid there. Then you come up here and you check the oil for the left engine. They run it, they hold 12, but I run it at 10 because it blows out the first two. Make sure that's on. This is designed that if you forget that it'll stay closed, but you want to make sure that's closed. Then you check the prop for any nicks. Bring your hand around it. If you have any nicks, you can take a bar and smooth it out. Check that. Check the spinner. On a twin Cessna, you look at the front and you look and make sure the doors are fine and everything is lined up and going to go in. Then you come over to here and you check the fuel for the heater. Because the heater uses 100 low lead. That's good. Now we check the oil on this side. Same thing. It holds 12. We run it at 10 because it blows the first two out. So 10 quarts is good. Make sure this is secure. You're also looking at your gear down here like the other side. Everything is in order. And it's a twin, so you're checking the prop for nicks. Make sure the spinner's on good. All right, you come over to here. Same thing on this side. We got a cross feed line. You got an auxiliary tank, and then you give it a good shove on the main tank. And you can see it goes over. It's on my glove, but it's blue against the white paint. So that's good. So now we're gonna just put it back. Let's put it back in this tank because the other one is, I think it's overfilled. And the way these caps are designed, you can come up here and show the cap. They're designed so that you push them back. So in case, this way they won't open. If you had it the other way, the slipstream could open them. And you finish the pre-flight, you look at the gear down here. You come, you kind of pull on everything. Tap it nice. Come over here. These are anti-static wicks. That's what these are coming off of the aileron. You go into here and you make sure that everything is in order. And then you come to the wing locker, put your stuff back where it was, and you give it a total click. You take this door, shut that, pre-flight complete, ready for takeoff.